Oh, finally. Problem is, while I was working on that, I discovered, let's see if I can make it do it. I discovered that. I don't know if you could see that very well. That's all flexing. But I think tying in this new hitch here should tie all that back together and maybe kind of re-secure it all. That's going to go basically something like that. Then that's going to give me that much extension. The other hitch is going to be there, so I really only going to gain maybe 4 inches. Maybe a little bit more, but I think that'll be just fine. Okay, I'm gonna call that for tonight. Set right on there just like that. And then yeah, that gives me a good 4-inch extension. I guess I could bring it out a little bit more if I wanted to. Just to give it a little extra something, but I think that'll be just dandy. And then this is going to be a standard 2-inch ball also, so I don't have to have that weird 1 7/16 or whatever it is. Okay, I better get in. It's family night, so I better get in and see what we're doing. Okay, I didn't get back to this as quickly as I wanted to. It's Friday, it's about 4 o'clock, and I've got a couple hours to work on things, and while other things are probably more important, this is what's taking priority because this is taking up space in the shop, and I can't really use it until I have a way to hook onto it. So I'm going to try and finish this real quick and get it to a point where I can move it out. I think once I get this done, I've got some more of the bed coating, so I'm going to recoat and kind of touch up everything, like where I've had to grind and stuff like that. Recoat it, and then I think we're like, I'm not going to say completely done, but done with what I had originally planned to accomplish, which is really cool. I mean, that's really exciting to me that I did this and got it to this point, and I'm really pleased with it. I'm sure it's constantly going to be a work in progress because I'm going to be fine-tuning and updating and things like that, but as of that being done, that's kind of what I set out to do however many months ago. So pretty cool. So anyways, I've got this on here. Everything looks good. I'm happy with the length. I've got to give a huge shout out to my buddy that gave me this square tubing, because like it's literally the perfect length. I didn't cut it, I didn't do anything with it, and it's exactly what I was hoping to do as far as the length and the extension here. So it's perfect. That's awesome. What I'm going to finish doing is welding this up, and then I'm going to set this on. I'm sure they want you to drill it so that you can like take this off and replace it, but I'm going to be lazy and I'm just going to weld it on. I'm going to kind of extend this out, I think probably right about there. That's going to give me a good 6 to 8 inches of extension, and that's about all I'm looking for on this. So get that welded on, and then I'm going to make some sort of a plate to box this in and kind of tie all that together. I need to grind on this, weld this, make sure it's tacked down, because whoever did the welding on it before did a terrible job. That was not me, by the way. And normally I would completely fess up to that because I'm not a good welder, but this welding was not done by me. So I'm going to kind of shore that up, and hopefully I can get that all done within the next about 2.5 hours, because we're going to the movie tonight, in the movie theater, which is exciting for my kids. We don't normally do that. And we're going to see some movie about a dancing or singing alligator with some kids or something like that. I don't know. I'm honestly not super excited about it. I'm taking one for the team so that we can have family time. And I will enjoy my soda and my popcorn and the experience of being there with my family. That's the important part, right? But anyways, we're going to do that. But I've also got a couple of chickens on my smoker that I'm doing some meal prep with. They're not for dinner tonight. I'm just kind of getting them smoked, and then I'll probably debone them and take the meat off and freeze some of it and make meals and kind of stockpile for the next week or so, because I'm trying to eat a little healthier than I normally do. Anyways, so that's the plan. Let's get to it. I was waiting for that welder to cool down. Looks like the warning light's gone off, and I remembered about these. These are weld-on D-rings. I bought them because the last time I loaded the camper, I don't know if that video will have aired by now or not, but let's see. I don't think I made a video on that. Anyways, last time I had this camper loaded up, I was struggling to get it to load on the trailer well, and then I just had a heck of a time keeping it tied down. Seemed like I'd go down the highway a little bit and a strap would fall off here and there, and so I decided I was going to get some of these D-rings that I could weld on. I bought a pack of them because I want to put some on the trailer as well as tie points, but I'm going to weld these on so that I've got other places that when I bring this on and strap it down, not only will I strap down the wheels, but then I can tension off of these too. And so I'm going to grind a couple of spots. I'm going to kind of put like one on each corner. It's not really going to be the corner. It's going to be where I feel confident welding on. But I'm going to tack these on and not tack them on, weld them on, so that I've got some really good tie down points to anchor this trailer down when I strap it on the trailer. Well, wouldn't you know that I ran myself out of wire again, and it always happens just before you're ready to finish. It doesn't happen like right after you start the project. No, it happens when you've got like 2 more welds left. That's when you run out. That's what's happened to me. I've got the front 2 rings on. You can see what I'm talking about there. And I just needed to grind and put the back 2 rings on, and then I was done. But no, not done now. Anyways, can't do anything about it now. I'm gonna have to go into town and get some more wire, and I'm not going to do that tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and clean this up, move the trailer out, and hopefully I'll remember to get some wire before I get to coating this thing, because I really just want to be able to finish this up and clean off everything that I need to, spray the coat on, and call it done, and just use it instead of this constant having to have it in the shop and waiting on this and waiting on that. And oh well. That's it for tonight. I'm gonna finish this up, and then I've got a big rappelling trip I'm gonna do tomorrow with a bunch of youth in my church. That's gonna be a lot of fun, so I need to get packed and kind of prepared for that, and take care of some other things tonight. So I'm gonna call it for tonight. Gonna check out these chickens here real quick. See how things are looking. Sure smell good, that's for sure. Okay, it is Friday afternoon, and that means that it's time to get some painting done. I'm excited. This should be kind of the final step for now. I've still got other plans and things that we'll kind of do, but this should kind of finish the build part or the build part of the process. And from there it'll just be kind of fine-tuning. So I've got stuff masked off and kind of blocked off. I'm not going to pull the wheels off. I feel like I got the inner fender wells pretty good last time I coated it. So I'm just going to kind of cover those with cardboard and do my best not to get overspray on those. And I think we're going to go ahead and get to it and start spraying this sucker down. So I've got the compressor on. I'm going to start mixing bottles, start laying down coating on it. So it'll be great. Well, what do you think? Got the fenders. That was my twist. Did these back bores in blue. I had a couple of mistakes, but luckily I was able to tip over the used gray bottles, and so I'm able to do some touch-up, which is great. This is what was left in the bottles. So I'm just using this piece of cardboard as a kind of like a paintbrush, and just doing a little touch up on these spots that I messed up on. And got some overspray. It was really hard to kind of mask it off with the framework still on here and things still wet. I don't know. Hopefully it looks pretty good. I think I'm pretty happy with it. So I'm going to finish touching up, get cleaned up, and oh, there's another spot there. And call it done. Well, I finished up, but I've still got some extra coat, that bed coating left. And so I was trying to think, well, what could I what could I use it on? The only thing I could find was this old Yeti cooler. I thought, why not? You know, why not? I might ruin it, make it look terrible, but it also might look really cool. So I'm gonna go for it and coat this Yeti cooler too. I already took the handle off, and now I'm just kind of scuffing it up in the hopes that maybe it'll stick better if it's kind of not such a smooth finish on it. And then I'm going to go ahead and mix it up and spray this down, and I might find something else too, because it's not going to take the whole bottle just to do this. And just see what else I might be able to coat, but might as well use it up while I've got it, huh? Okay, there's it. Final deal. I think it looks pretty cool if I don't say so myself. I wouldn't call it a professional paint job by any means. It's functional. It's functional and it looks pretty darn good, I think. So, and there's the little Yeti cooler. And I even had enough to do our little ATV trailer. I figured, why not? So, pretty successful run, I think. I'm gonna go ahead and get cleaned up. I'm in charge of making burgers tonight for dinner, so I'm gonna go start up the grill, get the ground beef rolling, and we're gonna have some hamburgers and watch a movie tonight, and just enjoy a relaxing evening. So that's it for this project.